Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and your boy is back. It's Sir Miguel, and we're here for more Hellgate London. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Because check it out. This time, we are leaving Charing Cross. We've got to head to Waterloo Bridge, and then through Waterloo Bridge to Savoy and Temple Approach, where finally we will come to Temple Station. So that is our goal. We'll see how far we get. I don't think it should be that big of a deal. And once we get to Temple Station, we'll unlock a new fast travel location. So we won't have to make this journey again unless we get a quest in Temple Station, which sends us back to Savoy or Waterloo and so forth. Now we do have a couple of quests already. Looks like right now everything that we really need to worry about is going to actually be in Temple Station. We don't have to worry about anything on the way to Temple Station. We checked for that last time. Okay, so off we go. We actually stepped into Waterloo Bridge in the last stream. Kind of put our toes in, and it was a really good time. We completed a bunch of stuff all at once. Woo! Ooh, a big old zombie somewhere. There we go. Looks like this time is going to be just as much fun and just as much of a mess. Ooh. We've already got some blue drops. I love that for us. Woo. Oh, those legs were on a trip. They were going places. I realized that I just hit 5 a second ago, which is now Denounce, because that is previously what our shield turn was. And I was trying to do an AoE attack on everybody. And I was like, why didn't that work? And I forgot. Oh, that's 3 now. There we go. Boom. Get these ranged attackers out of the way. Ooh, he's dead. He's so dead. Whenever you catch them literally standing on top of those exploding barrels, you know that it's over for that guy. Whoever that guy may be. Let's see. Both of these are going to go to the same place. Let's start on this side since we see zombies. Zambies. Ooh. I see an orange boy. I see a chunky boy. Excuse you. Down. Oh, so many crested stalkers. It's chaos. Chaos. Phew. Hello, Trance. We're here just in time for explosions. So many explosions. Oh my goodness. Why am I... Is our inventory full? How? Oh my gosh, have we already picked up that much stuff? Oh, okay, some of this... Is some of this from last time? Did I forget about our inventory? Oh. Is this, okay. Well. Don't mind me. I'm sure it'll be fine. And that guy just died in a funny position, but he is dead. Okay. Well, let's take care of that, I guess. At least it'll go quick.
Look at you, all armored up. You're like one big kinky toy, aren't you?
God, I love Holloway. Let's see. If this is mostly from last time, then we already looked through this and decided that nothing here was better than what we had. So, yeah, I don't think that I really need to linger on too much of this. Let's get rid of all this stuff that we can't use, for sure. Oops, I should have disassembled that one. Let's see. Voltaic Guardian. That's a really good belt, actually. I might hang on to that one. It might be worth it. Let's see. 95 and 132. No. No. That's it. Okay, good. Oh, my kingdom for a sort button. Something tells me this is probably not going to be as good as Worm's Edge. Yeah, no. Now, is this better than our current proficient lightning sword? 95 and 3 battery slots. Ooh. Oh, 2 battery slots. Maybe it is. Sweeping Strike, R of Thorns. Hampered Sword of... Okay, and this actually gives us ranks in... You know, I'm kind of surprised that there isn't a mod for that either. Because the mod that I currently have on, the QOL mod that expands your inventory, you'd think that would be built in, and it's kind of weird that it's not. They spread it into 3 different inventory windows. It's odd that there's not a little button over here to the side that's a sort. But yeah, this actually gives us ranks and skills that we have, so I think that's a trade up. Cool. We love that. Stop. Why are you doing this? There. I just want to dismantle. I just want to dismantle my garbage. Yeah, probably that's what it is. Usually whenever someone's doing like a mod and they make these kinds of changes and leave something that simple and obvious out. Simple and obvious in terms of like it's obviously a good idea and it's one that anyone could easily arrive at, as opposed to simple to implement. That like that's my assumption, is something is stopping it from being simple to implement. It's like Final Fantasy XIV being hampered by the 1.0 architecture. Like, we have to live with that until the game dies. Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, this gets disassembled. And is this shield any good? It is not better than what we have. Into the toolbox. Okay. Ooh, we got a new die. Check that out in a minute. Are we out of analyzers? Wow. Let me buy some real quick. Phase attack strength, we don't use that. 15% to demons, ignite attack strength, 7% fire damage. Ooh, an advanced fire retardant, and we can sell our basic fire retardants that we already don't use. Are you any good? 46 to poison attack strength. Might not be bad. We do need fuel because the Worm's Edge uses fuel. And we have to remember that. So there's a tech, firing accuracy. Critical damage and shield overload. Ooh. That's very good. 44 to shock attack strength. 5% increased range at 39 to phase attack. Okay. Actually, we do have 4 fuel in that one, but I think that one might be better because one of these... Yeah, we've got... See, this is shield overload plus 28%. This one's shield overload plus 85% and 28% critical damage bonus on top of that. Hello, Siona. Welcome. It may look familiar because it's basically 3D Diablo. Okay, I'll get these out then.
I was going for a drink later. More to come.
Okay, let's put these over here. That one I think we can hang on to, but maybe don't. Like, we're not going to use it immediately. This one, I don't know. Maybe putting our lightning, yeah, 3D Diablo. 3Ds. Diablo with the biggest D. Eyebrow waggle. That might go in our lightning blade, perhaps. And let's see. Okay, this is another Vanquish die kit. We already have Vanquish. Where is Vanquish? Is that... That's Vanquish. Wow, we've got like 3 or 4 Vanquish now. Wild, since those are uniques. Yeah, well, this was made by some of the same people. Of course, this was made by Flagship Studios, and not by Blizzard, but it was made by people who worked on the Diablo games. So it very much takes a lot of inspiration from Diablo, and it takes a lot of good ideas from it. Let's see. Okay, that's the one that we're replacing. Boom. Okay, that is so much better. Oh, that even increased our damage. I like it, and yes, it is old. That's pretty much all we play on this channel. But I'm a fan of it. It got kind of mixed reviews when it came out, and those are... I think they're somewhat deserved. It was kind of buggy when it first came out, and there were legitimate problems with it. There wasn't a lot of support for the multiplayer, things like that. But it's aged well because it still has an active fan community that loves it. And those fans have created all kinds of good mods for it that make it better to play. And, I mean, for a hack and slash sort of shooter game, I still really enjoy it. And there's 6 character classes, which means that there's a lot of replayability. The levels are procedurally generated, so while there are, like, quests and things that are always going to be the same, they won't always be in the same places. So, oh, I see. Was this a test? We got Hellgate London fans in here checking up on me to make sure that I'm telling the truth. Oh, well. Well, welcome indeed, then. And y'all who are watching definitely should check out the London 2038 project if you have not already. I have recommended that before, but it's good stuff. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to make my auto map bigger like a fool. If you already like Hellgate London, then they're doing good things over with Project 2038. I love when an old game that I already enjoy still has an active community and people who are like trying to introduce it to other folks, keep it alive, kind of share the wealth. That's what I enjoy doing as well. And Hellgate is a game that I feel like it didn't get enough love. And like, yeah, it had its problems, but every game does. It really deserved better than it got for a lot of reasons, and not all of that was the fault of the studio, but like, it is what it is. Okay, that's the way to Savoy. So before we do that, we have been treated to another side passage. Ooh, there's just treasure on the ground already. Not sure if that's, like, really sus or fortunate or both. Ooh. Breadcrumbs? Okay, now it's super sus. This is so uncomfortable. Just, like, follow the bouncing coins. And then it was just zombies. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It was just a treasure passageway where the treasure was on the ground instead of all in a chest at the end. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Okay, this was a onesie. I love when they have 2 floors. Just because there's more stuff in them. You know, it feels... Zombies are... Well, there's something, I guess... We have to be... You have to draw a line somewhere. I mean, the real treasure can't be the friends we made along the way and also zombies, can it? Can it? Oh, man. Normally I wouldn't say this, but I was kind of hoping we would run into some more spectrals down here, like some banished or some tormentors or something, because we need to kill 7 more to finish this challenge. If you make friends with the zombies... Oh, hey! There we go, Pain Leech. Ask and ye shall receive. Yes, good. 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 Now we're getting what we want. Which is notably not zombie friendship. Just one more. Where are you? There we go. They always come in like groups of 5. Haha. Okay. Got a load of good stuff. And now we need to kill... Ooh, more spectrals. And demons. Well, look what this room happens to be full of. We need to get some fire skills, or fire kills in here, too. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Sir. Sir, please, thank you. Sir, please lower your shield. I'm trying to kill you. Honestly. It's just rude, the way that some mobs defend themselves against a protagonist. Can you imagine? Alright, let's trade Worm's Edge out for our Cinder Spike. Which is such a trade down, but, I mean, we gotta get those fire kills. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look how much more slowly they're dying already. Oh, God. Because Worm's Edge partially just... Here, let's blow up these barrels. That'll count as fire kills. Oh, they phased us. Oh, no. No. I don't have spectral braces on my hotbar. That's my fault. That's my fault. Ooh. That Cinder Spike just does not have the shield penetration or shield overload. Epic Pain Leech of Worm's Edge. Any day now. There we go. There we go. Okay, you know, we need one more fire kill. Let's get this guy. And shoo, switch back to the good sword. Where are you? There you are. Well, this one's plagued. Ugh. Send out those toxic novas and then they do that when they die. It's so gross. Honestly. Literally and figuratively. Oh, man. Fire snaps are one of my favorite and least favorite enemies. Because I think it's cool how they have, like, the 2 different forms if you don't kill them quick enough. But then add Spectral to that so that they're, like, phasing you. Yeah, I love Hellgate London. It really is a great game. Do I hardcore difficulty level love it? I don't know. I'm reluctant to say yes, but then again, like, I also don't hell difficulty love Diablo either. So maybe that's why. Not that we could play Sir Miguel in hell difficulty, because everything on hell difficulty is immune to poison damage. So our best weapon just doesn't work. Do I play hardcore anything? I usually play on a pretty high difficulty level on, like, Civilization. I should specify, like, Civ 5 is the one that I play the most. I don't want to give anyone the impression, accidentally or otherwise, that I'm good at Civ 6, because that's not the case. I barely played it. And most of the Heroes of Might and Magic games... Oh, we're doing this again. I see. Come on. Go down. Go down. I love when they divide like this and for some reason they have like 5 times as many hit points as the parent monster. Hilarious. Are we done in this room? Thank you. Goodness gracious. So yeah, there are a few games that I play on higher difficulty levels for sure. Mostly turn-based strategies, although there are some real-time RPGs that have difficulty levels that I'll turn it up a bit. But because I'm a professional sore loser, even if I'm good at the game, like that's not always the best option for me. Here we go, Temple Approach. This is the last zone before we get to the new station. Age of Empires 2, I play at a fairly high difficulty level, but I'm not the best in the world at it. I'm not like tournament ready, so I don't play it on the highest difficulty levels. And it depends on the game too, because some difficulty levels, like, they don't make the game harder, they don't make the AI smarter, they just give you a handicap. Which, I mean, like, that's a form of difficulty increase, forcing you to start from behind. So, but I prefer games where I feel like the difficulty level increase makes the computer better at playing against me instead of just giving me a disadvantage. And that's pretty rare. I need to stop standing actively in this, like, burning death pit. Every time you kill a Jacob's Lasher, they do that. Or a Black Skull Jacob's Lasher. I said that because they dropped one. That's a Jacob's Lasher. This is a Black Skull. Jacob's Lasher, sword, Black Skull, horrifying skeleton demon. Easy to tell the difference. Don't let me confuse you. But yeah, no, if I reference hell difficulty specifically for like Diablo, it is because I am and will forever be salty about the fact that, as I said, basically when you start on Nightmare and Hell difficulty, and Diablo 2 specifically, pretty much everything is just kind of immune to poison damage. And the way that I discovered that was, like, they didn't have respec in the game. And I built a Necromancer build that relied on the Poison Dagger skill, and I just built a lot of synergy with it, so I would stab bosses with Poison Dagger and then run away. And it would deal, like, you know, tens of thousands of damage, like ridiculous amounts of poison damage. And you didn't really have to fight a lot in those situations, which was, you know, funny and fun. And then you step into Nightmare difficulty, and literally the first level Fallen right outside the rogue encampment it doesn't work on them. And I was like, well, fuck me, I guess, for wanting to have fun. And my hot take on that is that when you put skills and abilities in the game for players to use on their characters, then sure, it's perfectly fine if there are, like, objectively better builds, or if there are optimal builds. That's always okay. But if some builds or some individual skills and abilities are literally just unusable... I hit the character camera. If you hit V, it lets you look at your character, so you can take screenshots. I hit it accidentally. I think that all builds should be viable. So there's a difference between some builds being just better or being really, really good compared to others, and some just not being usable, period. I think that that is a game design mistake. So, like, having high poison resistance, sure, that's fine. But then, like, complement that with, you know, skills that do things like reduce the target's poison resistance, or that allow you to bypass poison immunity with 50% of your damage or something. So the fact that when you get onto Nightmare and Hell difficulty in Diablo, and literally all you can play is like an Ice Sorceress, a Curse Necromancer, or some form of warrior is, you know, kind of And I know there are people out there who will dispute that, so I should specify that I am making broad generalizations. Of course, there's multiple builds. Hey, a level up. A nice treat. But, I won't say that it's easy to make a game where every single build is equally viable, because it's not. But I think to just literally make some characters impossible to play by doing things like, oh, well, to make this next difficulty level really hard, everything's immune to fire. And then it's like, okay, well, so now there are entire sorceress, like whole branches of the sorceress skills tree that, like, you just can't use them now, period, full stop. And that's bad game design, in my opinion. To require you to be good at the game with things like skill shots and correct skill placement, or to know your character well enough that you choose a good build of support skills and so forth, that's okay. That's fine. But to artificially increase the difficulty in such a way that you just cannot play the game in certain ways, you can only play it like this, I think that's... you can do better than that. This game doesn't really do that, thankfully, to kind of bring it back around. Hellgate London is very good about all 6 of the classes being very viable. I think the Summoner, perhaps, is the least viable class, because in vanilla Hellgate London, I've said this before, the pets, to me, do not scale well enough with the game to keep them at the same level as the other 5 classes. But, I mean, that's not an invalid counter-argument. That's fair. But that doesn't make it, that still doesn't make it not bad game design to just say, well, the best we can do to make it harder is say you literally can't use ice skills, or you can't use any lightning spells, or, oh, we have an entire character class that is based on resurrecting dead monsters. Guess what's completely useless and doesn't work anymore, starting on difficulty level 2. So, like, yeah, I think that the difficulty level being hard is the point, but it should be like, you know, you should have to engage the skill system in a certain way and not just have some skills simply better than others or become useless, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Yeah, I mean, you kind of... Well, okay. Are you making a general statement, or are you saying that's what I personally want? Because you're right in both cases. I do want to be able to stab Ball with Poison Dagger and run away and have him die on his own without my interference or any further interference on the hardest difficulty level. That is explicitly what I want. I think that if you made it to a hard difficulty level, then you should have to have skill to play, but you should also be rewarded by, like, weird builds work. Goodness knows people who speedrun games, they find weird builds that work. So there are some strange ones out there. Of course, I can't speak for them and what those builds are. I'm not a speedrunner. I am a mere mortal. And have only the powers that a human possesses. But yeah, I think that the revival mod that I'm using does a good job of balancing the summoner class. It does help. black skulls, though. Oops. I opened the chat window. If you hit the tilde key, it brings up the chat window so that you can see, like, system message logs and things. And, of course, it's right next to the 1, so I was trying to use a health pack, and it was like, item won't fit in inventory. It's like, what? Please nerf Moloch. I can't solo. Nerf this giant super boss because I can't solo. Okay, well, first of all, I would contend that not once, not twice, but I think now 3 times, in this series, I have soloed Moloch. It might be twice. Go back and watch. The whole playlist is on YouTube. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Subtle plug for my YouTube channel. But, yeah, no, you can solo Moloch. It can be done. You just have to, use good judgment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And of course, like as a guardian here, I literally just I went into anchor mode and I just kept popping Shield of Faith and just stabbing him with Sword of Reckoning until he died. Okay, we definitely have got to put all 5 of these points into stamina. I hate to do that, but we leveled up like a decade ago, and I thought the locusts around Worm's Edge were a monster had hopped up to us. Let's see. We unlocked Denounce. We don't really need Aura of Thorns at the moment, not while we're using Aura of Renewal. Since you can only use 1 aura at a time anyway, like, Renewal's great to have, and you can pop it if you get low while you're, like, on HP while you're using one of the other ones and swapped them, but I generally only use 1 aura at a time on normal difficulty. Get low, get low, get low. Yeah. You get 1 complaint and it's like, well, time to reprogram the entire mod. No, I think Moloch is fine. I can say I'm happy with the current version of Moloch. We still don't have any ranks in Hamper. Enemy armor reduced. The armor reduction for that stacks with Denounce as far as I know. So, yeah. Crawl back into your garbage can, random Andy. What do y'all think? Should I drop this in Hamper or... Probably not Shield of Faith. It's doing okay right now. It's been a while since we put a rank in Aura of Renewal, but it's doing okay as well. Maybe Anchor or Shield Turn. Okay, yeah, let's do Hamper, because we've got a weapon that gives us a bonus rank in that. Now, where am I going to put it? I'm going to swap these 2 because I use Shield Bash a lot less. Shield Bash is good, but I mostly use Shield Bash to unlock Shield Turn, realistically. So, armor reduction is very important. Oh lord, there's always one in every crowd, isn't there? Somebody's always got to have their unhinged rant. And you've got to listen to it, because you're a mod, you're an admin, so... They're not having a bad day, you've got to have a bad day. Yeah, have you tried not standing in the aura, maybe? It's kind of like me, like if I stand in the fire pool created by the Black Skulls, like I should get out of it. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really what it is. I don't want the problem solved. I want to be upset, and I want you to have to listen to me be upset. If he's an evoker, that doesn't even make sense. Because above and beyond any, like, the skills that an evoker possesses, you can just stand outside of that and shoot. They can dual wield foci. That doesn't make any sense. That's what an evoker does, is stand on the outside edge of things and shoot into it. Ah, okay. Great feedback. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the shape of the map up here. Let's go this way first, because I think it's gonna dead end. I think the portal's the other direction. Oop, Lord Steonwar. Look at him, warping, backlash, and fevered. It's a nasty boy. It's a very nasty boy. I kind of wanted to play an evoker for this playthrough, not just because they're my favorite class, but also because I feel like Kabbalists have the coolest armor by far, and it is still so funny to me that folks said, "Oh, play a shooter game," and I was like, "What class?" And they're like, "The one that uses a sword, the one that has 3 shitty guns." And mostly uses swords. Like, okay. I mean, I'll have fun no matter which class I play, so it's up to y'all. Taco's good out here. Hello, little zombie. Are you our friend? This has been a good run so far. We've had a passageway, we've had a hell breach. Okay, there's the portal, so let's take care of these guys in the other tunnel. This is the real problem with Black Skulls, is the fire pool stacks very quickly because they always come in groups. You never find one Black Skull by itself. And so they stack like this, and it doesn't last very long, but if you kill 5 of them, you're standing in 5 dots. And don't do that. Pro gamer tip. Don't do that. Oh boy, here we go. Here it is. Temple Station, folks. We have made it. Ta-da. Thank you, subtitles. We are in it to win it. Oh, I want to look like this guy. This is the Templar I want to be when we grow up. It's cool looking armor and stuff. Well, we're kind of... I guess we're kind of that guy now. Okay, we need to go to the shop first. We've got to go over here and see Clive.
Hello, how may I help you?
Okay, let's see. That's not as good. That's not as good. We can't give up that +5 to everything right now, I don't hardly think. That's all attributes +3 though, so I'm gonna sell it. Ooh, they've got one of the really cool helmets. I love this. This is my favorite Templar helmet design. We can't wear it yet. We have to be level 22. So the armor is much better, but the special abilities are not great. So since we are like 4 levels away from it anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sell that, because by the time we get to level 22, ideally we should have picked up a better helmet. Let's see. This is level 23. So again, now this one we can wear. 32 armor. That's really good health regen, and our power regen is good enough. I would kind of rather have the health regen, even with Aura of Renewal. I love that stun defense too, but no, I don't think so. Let's see. Sell all this stuff. A Lucky Guardian Halbersion. It's 31 luck. Nice. But we're not keeping it. 32 luck. How about these? 34 luck. Man, we picked up a lot of lucky stuff. Oh, man. This +5 to all attributes, though, is really kind of weighing us down. Like, these are better gloves, except for the +5 to everything. We just need more stats, is really what we need. Because at this point, we're wearing a bunch of equipment that otherwise we wouldn't be wearing due to having multiple items on that give us a plus everything. So let's see. Don't need any of these things. Ooh, hey. Check that out. Exploding enigmatic radiant. This is an unidentified beacon shield. They deal spectral damage, which I love. I love about them. Because then when you use shield turn, you could potentially phase everybody. 90 stun defense. Total armor increased by 7%. Health regen, poison defense. Ooh-wee. That's a big hit to armor and shields, though. So this one... This one has better abilities, but I think the one we've got on is a better shield because we're using the shield to defend ourselves more than to attack. This one does give us the 7% increase to total armor probably makes up for the 14 missing armor, but we're losing 150 shields. What do y'all think? See what the double edge power on this one is. Okay, yeah, makes our abilities more expensive. I am torn because shields are the thing that I'm most willing to give up, but I'm also reluctant to give those up too because they're basically, I mean, they're extra hit points. We've got 264 additional hit points on top of this, but we put a lot of points into stamina, and guardians are very beefy. We would be trading shields for damage reduction. Nah. No, I think I'm going to keep the agent shield. Alright, let's see here. Spectral damage, don't need that. 7% physical damage. We're not using any techs right now. There's our shield boosters. We'll start trading out the advanced for the basic. Electricity damage, shot guards. We've got advanced shot guards, so we don't need that. More fuel that we're not going to use. Yep. It's not a bad relic. It's higher level, if nothing else. Basic fire retardant. Hey, now there's a battery that can go directly into our lightning sword. Damage to beast and night attack strength. That's not bad, but disrupting fuel. Where were you when we needed you? I think I'm just gonna throw that out. And let's see. Let's do that. And that. Boost the damage quite a bit, and we got room for one more. Anything good to sell? Ooh, he's got some legendary gloves. Ooh, stamina +5, willpower +3. That's not as good as everything +5, though. Dang. Ooh, an Avenger's shock bomber. That's a spectral grenade launcher. Huh. We probably do need a better gun. That gun is so awful. Nah, you know what?
Come back whenever you like.
It's not like we're using it. I'm kind of, at this point, I'm sort of, I think, unconsciously trying not to use guns. Oh, hey. These are... Oh, these are the ones that we took off. Okay. I was about to say, did we level up into some additional armor here? Character level 21. We'll hang on to that one for a bit. And there we go. I think... Oh, we can use this now instead of the Cinder Spike. Ooh. That is a much better fire sword because, see, this one is very fast instead of just fast. It doesn't have as good of a shoulder or shield overload, and of course this one's +2 to anchor and +1 to aura of renewal, which is great. But this one has a much higher base damage. It attacks faster, and it has 2 relic slots, so, you know. Okay, that won't go in it. Do we have anything that will go in it? Let me look this way. When you go into this screen, it like lights up everything, all the relics and mods that can go in. So we have nothing. It's item level 24. Well, that's fine. Either way, it still is a weapon upgrade or a kit upgrade. Get a nano shard out of that. Okay, good. Just checking. Alright, so we got a lot of people to meet here. We have several quests to turn in. Here's Rorke Feral. This is the guy that we're supposed to be meeting. Let's turn in our side quests first. And here's our new fast travel station. Tiberius.
I must say I am feeling a bit sleepy.
So look at him, right? He's wearing yellow. He's got the short blonde hair, and he kind of talks like this. His name is Tiberius. I mean, think about it, right? Like, that's an obvious joke. Yes. How can I help you? Oh. My. A message. And from Joanne, you say. Acting, A thespian, Well, I always have possessed a tremendous voice. I will consider it. And you, oh, you must come back to me, and soon. Yep.
Just once. I wish someone would notice what I've done with my hair.
He's one of my favorite like characters in the game because of that ridiculous voice. And then yes, right across, let's see, where is he? Oh, he's right here. Here we've got Stuart.
I like your cut, man.
And he's wearing red and is bald. Finally, have you managed to kill... Oh, I apologize. I mistook you for another. My number 1, perhaps. The hunters stationed here have been attempting to reclaim Forgotten Ducts, but there is a demon lurking roundabouts that has thwarted their every effort. It has been a long, frustrating battle. I expected their return, a victorious homecoming, I had hoped. They are overdue. Would you care to give it a shot? Complete this mission, and I'll see to a promotion. Go to Forgotten Ducts and kill the goblin. Do this well, and the reward will be well worth it. What say you? Yeah, we'll kill the goblin.
How you do.
And Tiberius has another side quest for us as
I
well.
must say I am feeling a bit sleepy.
Back? Good. Well, if you're looking for work, you're in the right place. This city needs to be cleaned up. It's been increasingly difficult to transport supplies between stations. That's where you come in. Temple access ducts has been overrun with noxious beasts. We've been attempting to annihilate them, but without much luck. If you are up to the task, please go and kill as many zombies as you can. Keep in mind that I won't pay unless you kill at least 18. Motivated?
I will be soon.
Indeed. Oh, and here's Ser Sing. She is a high-level Kabbalist.
Come closer, toy.
Yes, Poppet. What's this, then? A letter from me? A Christopher Walken voice. That's maybe that's as close to Kirk as I can get. Lovely senorita, your eyes are like pears, your teeth are like stairs, your ruby lips. The gall. So that foppish cad Gil has you running errands, does he? Maybe not for long if we're going to get that kind of reaction. We'll see more of Ser Sing. And Pratch.
I have faith in you, sir.
Greetings, Miguel. Are those new greaves you're wearing? Why, yes. Thank you for noticing. If I may say, they make your thighs look positively divine. Oh, I'm glad somebody has finally noticed. Watch where you swing that weapon. You could hurt someone. Is he talking about Worm's Edge? You decide. Well then, moving along. There's something unusual about the creatures in the ducts, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I need someone who is brave, strong, heroic. Not me. You seem to fit that description, eh? At least you've got the whole not me part down easy. If you're up to it, head to Temple Access Ducts and obtain 6 demon organs for me. Unidentified organs. Any organs from pain leeches in those ducts will do. Just make sure they're fresh.
So long.
Sure. Yes, the local thigh guy. I'm just glad to find someone who appreciates Sir Miguel for what he is. Let's see. Temple Access Ducts. Of course, that's where like all of these quests are going to be starting out. That goes back to Waterloo. Okay, I think that's it for now. Get back up there. There's a Murmur beat us here somehow. He doesn't have anything to say at the moment, though.
Hey, you chief.
Oh, mercy, mercy. Yuck. Feels like I've been soiled to the bone. But I suppose alive is still alive, right? Gotta be happy about that. Happily covered in demon spillage and boil stink and goodness knows what else anyway. Kid, you be my witness here. I swear now on all things good and decent, I will kill those sons of bitches for this one. I thought so. Yeah, Pratchett's Terry Pratchett. I will kill them rotten. Every damn one of them. I just need to find a way first and, take a shower. This infection has spread to the entire surrounding area. Everything we've thrown at it barely scratches the surface, and boy, have we ever thrown a lot. Don't you worry, though. I'm gonna work this out, kid. I'm gonna come up with something sick for this one. Promise. Just give me some time to lay it on paper. See what you can do for the folks around here in the meantime. Work's been slacking. Honestly, my cells have been a little preoccupied with other things. You understand.
Come back now, you hear?
Sure. Well, and he wants to talk to us immediately because we've already done side quests.
Oh yeah, it's go time.
Word just came down. I didn't realize Arfon sent you, kid. Lord knows I owe the old man a lot, so I'll look after you. It's just these boils. I can't ignore them. I just can't. Trust me, I'd love to help find the truths for you. It's just not gonna happen. We have a problem right here and right now. If we don't deal, no one's ever going to be finding anything. So, kid, even though I can't help you with your problem, will you help me with mine? Best we can figure, this street infection is coming from a demon we haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet. It's littering the city with toxic boils. This place was kind of crappy already, but this is just ridiculous. I ain't standing for it anymore, kid. I'm gonna kill this sucker. Me and Ser Sing over there think we can track the son of a bitch to where it lives. First, we need a fresh sample from one of the boils. Fresh, kid. That's the tough part. We get the sample, she works the dark mojo, out pops a tracker. Then we nuke the bastard. Everyone I got is out looking for fresh samples. I'll need you and Aldwych doing your part. I have a container for you. Go on, take it. Good luck, kid.
Come back now, you hear?
Oh boy. Cool. cool. So we've got to go lance some boils. Love that for us. But check this out. Laser sights. These look really cool. Now, are they as good as our Bold Defender sallet? No. They give us more shields and things, but... Oh, we have a point. I guess we should probably put that in stamina, too. Much as I hate to, it's so far out in front of willpower. Also got these powered hand guards. Okay, I think... Here we go, the sample container. Check it out. It looks like exactly what it is. That should hold plenty of boil. Now, we have a goggle slot up here. This doesn't quite... Like, this doesn't go in it. Kind of like we've got trinket slots. You know, those are for things that we haven't picked up yet. Alright, let's see. I can't remember if we get any more quests at the other stations. Let's do a quick check. None here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. See, usually, if you go back to some of the bigger stations especially, whenever you gain access to a new area, then you'll have this.
I can see where this is going.
These are directly related to temple stations, so... Greetings, Miguel. I've just received word that several of my best messengers have disappeared. Maybe you can help. Rumor has it a horrible beast, Electrofiend, I love that name, is lurking around Waterloo Bridge. They say it's 20 feet tall, wears a necklace of human skulls, and paralyzes men with a look before eating them alive. The horror. Please help us eliminate this vile creature. The cost of letting it live is far too high. When you've readied yourself for the gruesome fight ahead, travel to Waterloo Bridge. Find Electrofiend and destroy it.
So predictable.
Sure. 20 feet high, we fought taller.
Hide and run. It's what works best.
Have you brought anything from Ser Sing? No? Well, come on, my friend. Let's make for ground. They say there's gold where the monsters abound. You can get fame and fortune from all that you kill, but I want to live, so I think I'll just chill. My singing's just fine, thank you. Oh, he's supposed to be singing that. No. Huh. She should have liked it. I'm a bard. So unappreciative. How about this then? Go to Savoy and kill Abomination. Now.
Just don't bring anything back with you.
Oh, he's getting so much more demanding. Buddy, I am not your errand boy. I mean, realistically we are. That's exactly what we're doing, but... Oh! Ah, crap. I went to the wrong one. Well, I need to check Green Park, too. There's never any quests here, but... It takes a second to load in all the way before you can teleport again. I was just being too quick for it. Alright, let's see here. So, this is a Waterloo Bridge. Echoes of the Gold, that's Savoy. Temple Access Ducts. Forgotten Ducts. And Temple Access Ducts. Okay, so those two are in the same spot. Let's check our world map here. So we've got Aldwych, we've got the Templar base, which that's kind of where we're heading, but we aren't allowed there yet. The Temple Access Ducts, Mansion House, the Strand, New Bridge, Waterloo, and Aldwych. So we've got two quests that are taking us back to backtrack through Waterloo Bridge and Savoy. Places that we've already been. So maybe those are the easiest ones to do. I'm thinking let's backtrack first. Savoy, Electrofiend. If he's behind us, then surely he can't be that bad. So let's head back to Charing Cross. Okay, Waterloo Bridge it is. Oops. For some reason, I always want to hit escape to get rid of that map, and I know that that's not how you do it. You have to hit the M key. Alright. Waterloo. Ooh, some of you have respawned, I see. Excuse you. I have stabbed you so many times. Now, none of these are Electro Fiend, so okay, we won't waste too much time on them. What's behind us here? Man, we need 23 critical hits. We just got one, but like that's gonna take a while. Because if you don't spec for critical hits, you don't get them very often. Okay. This way. More fire snaps. Anything? Hey, you guys seen Electro Fiend? Need to talk to him. Yes, I like the mini challenges. That's not something that, if I remember correctly, and someone like Siona can probably correct me, like if I'm mistaken, but I think those challenges were not actually in the vanilla Hellgate London. They were added in one of the early patches. Now, of course, I say one of the early patches. There's only a handful of patches before the game, you know, before the studio went under. But I like those because they give you something to concentrate on, and they give you like a good reason to do stuff like try different weapons, put points in different skills and things. So we need to kill 8 spectrals, which that's not a problem. That's just, you know, like as we find them. Yeah, I can't remember for sure. I think they were not in vanilla Hellgate. Okay, let's go back into the treasure passageway. This shouldn't have respawned the same as the main level, but you never know. Okay, no, I didn't think he'd be down here, because these don't really count as like part of the level they're attached to. They're self-contained, but okay, well that goes to Savoy, which we need to go there. Oh, there he is. Well, now where the hell were you a moment ago? Honestly, I swear, so rude. But that's good that he was right here, so now we can just go on to Savoy. I can't help but notice that seems not to have counted. Did we get a bad spawn? Is that why he was like kind of, I mean, he dropped treasure. That's a valid spawn. But it looks like the quest may not have counted it. Because it didn't gray out and become turn-inable, so to speak. Okay, well, we'll double back in a second and see if we can maybe kill him again. go. Spectrals. We needed those anyway, so no loss. God, the monster designs in this game are so good. Come back here. I love how so many of the demons, particularly the spectrals, like, they have an identity to them. So, like, Necros look like Necros, beasts look like beasts. They look not necessarily like part of the same family, but they have a shared kind of quality to them where the spectrals, for example, always look very alien. Oh my goodness, any time is good. You don't have that much poison resistance, come on. There, gracious. Ooh, infernal and phased. Ugh. Get out of here. Okay, that's all the spectrals we need. Thank you. I heard another one. Oh, there he is. Where'd you go? Ooh, he brought a friend. Nothing here. But yeah, I feel like you can kind of tell a monster's family by looking at it. The demons all have a look about them where you can tell that, like, that is a demon type enemy. Spectrals look like spectral type enemies. They don't all look the same, but like all spectrals look like they belong to the spectral class. Beasts look like they belong to the beast class, and so on. You. Boom. Big haul. Where's the abomination? Still haven't seen him yet either. Explosions. Oh, really? Monsters that never made it into the original game, do tell. I love that kind of lore. Was it individual monsters or like a monster type? Because I would love to know, especially bosses in things like Ancient Blood and stuff, if something else is supposed to spawn there. No abomination. Oh, good. Okay, so you guys you're putting them back in. I like the sound of that. Okay, here's Electro Fiend again. Let's see if this time he counts. Wow, he's still not... Huh, it still didn't gray out. Interesting, an abomination didn't seem to spawn at all. Huh. 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 Hmm. 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 Okay, well, I mean, this happens sometimes in every video game, so there's not much to do for it, but we will just, we'll just move forward instead of back. Maybe once I reset the game, like when I quit and load, it will fix it, and Electro-Fiend Abomination will spawn properly. Ooh, yes. I'm eager to see that. I would love to see, like, with the knowledge that y'all have of the background code and so on, what you design and put into the game as fans of the game. A whole new dungeon. Oh, man. That sounds really cool. That does sound really cool. Okay. Aldwych is where the main story's at. Let's go. I have not played there, actually. I have kind of perused. It's very dark here. Ooh, the cow level. Okay, good. Yes, I'm very on board for that. Oh, it's Ser Sing. Here we go. So, you are Arfon's little puppet. Well, puppet, I am Ser Sing, First Seer of the Cabal. From you I require little, but if Rorke is ever to deliver us from this bothersome infection, you must provide me a boil sample. A fresh boil sample, puppet. The fresh ones emit gases, easy to spot. Once you're able to collect a sample, return it to me. I shall harness the nameless fire, twist the boil to my will. Then we shall see where its master hides. Nice. She is serious about it. So you can see here, this is just a dark level. This is, I don't think this is textures not loaded. I was worried that that's what it was, but like flashes of light and things, see, there's the wall. It's just dark. That's all right. Yeah, this one... See, here's the boil right here. Oops. Fighting in the dark like this, not being able to see what you're fighting. This is some tasty horror. Right, get away. Where'd it go? Oh! Hello. Excuse you, mini-boss. It's all poisonous here. Where'd the boil go? Ah, there we go. I think, do we just need to... The flashlight helmet. I mean, that's true. Yes. Here. I love that it quotes a Queen song. But that's why he gives you these. I think. They're not really doing quite what they're supposed to be doing. Oh no. They look really cool in the dark. Yeah, I tried the other slot and they weren't going. See, they won't... Because I know the mod adds a goggles slot and this says goggles. So I thought that's what would happen. Yeah, it's strange. I think it's just a glitch. That's okay. That's fine. We'll do it in the dark. Okay, come on. I don't want to destroy the boil. You come to me. There you go. You can see the boil, like, in the dark. Oh. Crud. This thing was triggering our thorns. We're gonna have to kill everything here. Ooh. Oh, nasty little orbiles. This is actually kind of fun and freaky doing it in the dark like this, though. There's the fresh boil. See, it's labeled. Okay, so that was me forgetting. You are actually supposed to destroy the other ones. I was thinking, like, there's only supposed to be so many. If you don't get it, I'll have to, like, respawn. But no, you just have to... Hello? Hello, Boyle? Hello, disgusting demonic flesh growth? Hello? Excuse you? There we go. Okay. It still worked. Let's just return. That'll be quicker. Phew. There we go. Okay. Let's go back and tell Ser Sing.
Come closer, toy.
My, you have done well, haven't you, Poppet? I can sense the evil pouring from this thing, like tin and lightning across my lips, fire and ice on my skin. Oh yes, Poppet, I feel it. And all that I feel, I may bend and break as I choose. And the Kabbalists are so fucking metal. It will take but a moment for my will to leash this pathetic boil. Then Rorke will have what he requires. Come back to me soon, Poppet.
Do not fear what can be tamed.
Haha. Do not fear what can be tamed. Indeed. Okay, let's see. We gotta do a couple more side quests. So, we do have 2 in the temple access ducts. Now, a lot of the areas going away from Temple Station are dead ends. So, not a big deal. What is the funniest thing, Siona? More of these guys. Now you can see what they look like in the... I almost said in the daylight, but we're not on the surface, so... In the light. Ooh. You know, I actually completely forgot that there were novelizations. Man, I need to read those. I totally forgot that there were novelizations. All these pain leeches, though. There we go. 6 demonic organs. I just want to call... Now, see, that's dedication. I can get behind that. There, now you can see. These are the boys. They're gross. But I just want to call your attention to the fact that he had to choose fresh organs from one of the few creatures that have tentacles. And he didn't explain what he wanted from them, or what he wanted them for, so, you know. Just... I'm not drawing any lines for you. Place is a bit of a maze. There's an orbile stuck in the wall. We have to go around because we can't get into that center area except through here, and I saw a blue gremlin. Rare sniper. He's overloaded. Quizzes. Oh man. Yeah, I might hit you up for that because yeah, I can read a PDF, but there's something about having a physical book. There really is. But I would like to know because I had completely forgotten about the novelizations. And you know, it's the weirdest thing. I think maybe I actually own one of them in like paperback. Maybe. I won't swear to it. I think maybe I do. But the reason that I haven't read it is because it's like the middle one. It's like, well, you know, I have to read them in order or it's not going to make any sense. See, I think I have like maybe book 2 and not 1 and 3. So I've got the other one too. Oh! Fellbores, of course. I love when they ragdoll standing up like this and they die in a hilarious way. Like, look at these guys. It's like walking through a wax museum. Here's the Forgotten Ducts. So here we go. We had to go through temple access ducts to get here, so we can complete all of the quests in both of these areas at once. I saw a warper. Yep, there we go. Whenever you see that telltale little purple flash, which kind of lingers. Boom. I love the spinning side slash. Hilarious. Yeah, see, that's what I figured. You need to read them in a specific order, so I think I might have like book 2 in paperback, and I was like, nah. And then I just never got the other ones. Oh, there's the goblin. Oh. Shit, where'd he go? You stop that. Necroblight ammo, nice. This way. Ooh. Our inventory's starting to get a little full. Ooh. Rare warper. Okay, pauldrons. We can easily make room for that. I love that you can disassemble stuff for crafting materials because that's so much better than just throwing something down on the ground if you need to make inventory space. At least it does something. On the other hand, something I hate. When you destroy boils, often ore biles will pop out of them. And I don't like that. I don't like any time that I kill a monster and other smaller monsters pop out of it. I'm not a fan. Explosion wasn't enough. I was hoping that would kill it and I wouldn't have to go over there, but... Ugh. It looked like a spider's leg, like hanging out around the corner. It's like, I don't want anything growing out of a boil, out of a tumor or whatever that looks like a spider's leg. There's literally a horror movie about that? Perhaps no thanks? Negative thanks? Haha, right on top of him. Yes, unthanks. Reverse thanks, unthanks. Oh, see? Ugh, gross. Don't like it, can't make me like it, don't have to like it, won't like it. Love when the music kicks in. They do such a good job with the music in this game, actually, that it does feel tense. It doesn't always kick on often enough, but when it does, it really, I think, adds to the atmosphere. Reverse unwelcome, yes. That also sounds right. I like unthanks more. That says more to me like what I'm doing. Take these unthanks. Like, good morning to everybody, except monsters from whom other smaller monsters emerge when you kill them. Hey, now. I know you're here. There you are. I love the word glittens. So, oh boy. If you hate spiders, wait till you see what we found in the code, and that is a threat. Oh man, I can't wait. Honestly. There we go. Glittens sounds like gay mittens. Like mittens made of glitter. Okay, so this area just dead ends, as you can see. So we've got no reason to walk all the way back. We'll just leave. And hey, we've actually gotten a significant number of critical hits. We're down to, we only need 14 more to finish this challenge. I hate that you just kind of have to wait those out. You can't really force them, but, you know, it is what it is. The critical hits are probably my least favorite one because you can go hunting for specific types of monsters, but with critical hits, all you can do is just hit things a lot and hope that you crit. And like I said, you can spec for that a little bit with like mods and stuff, and that's fine. And of course, there are some classes that have skills like hunters that can help force a critical hit,
How may
but
I help you?
it still is, it's the slowest process out of the different challenge components, I think. Let's see here. Nope. 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 I'm just gonna break that down. That's cyan, and we can't even wear it, so... Ooh, those aren't bad. But not good enough. Okay. Some unidentified Pyric besieged. One of my other favorite words. Along with glittens. Oh, rifleman torso armor. I love this is hunter armor, but it looks like heavy plate mail. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's cool. That is cool. Now, because this is London 2038, I should specify for anyone who doesn't understand or doesn't know the difference, that is not the mod that I'm using, the revival mod. So again, check out the 2038 project if you enjoy this playthrough, or if you're just a fan of Hellgate London and you want to see for yourself. It's not a mod that I mean, help me explain it. Like, it's not so much a mod that you install, the way that the revival mod is, it's more like a modified version of the game that you can just kind of more standalone. Yeah, it's legally distinct from Hellgate London. It is London 2038. But effectively, it includes a lot of content and a lot of quality of life modifications and things like that. And these custom quests, new dungeons, stuff like that. So be sure to go and give it a shot. Give it a peek. Yep, you'll need the original game. Kind of like this. Remember, again, too, because we've had questions about this before, I am playing a vanilla installation from the original, like, installation DVD. This is not the version that you download off of Steam, for example. Now, does the 2038 version work with the Steam download? Or do you need a vanilla original installation like the one that I've got? Oh, that's really good. Okay, see, that's, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion on the Steam release, too. It's hard for me to recommend it to people. Ooh, this is an armor upgrade, though. I don't know. I don't know it has the same power. That's pretty boss. Yeah, I really was too. I was very excited, and then it just didn't. Yeah. Excuse me, where's our... Where's our Odachi? Where did it go? Oh, it's doing that thing again. Sometimes this happens. It is there. It just, we can't see it. Like the sprite's not showing up, so you can't interact with it. But see, if I put this here, I can't pick it up and put it down. So it is there. I was like, where did it go? Yeah, no, Hellgate Global was a good idea. Because, yeah, like Hellgate Tokyo was planned from the get-go. If I remember correctly, wasn't that supposed to be like part 2? Because the whole world is under assault. So I think Hellgate Tokyo was supposed to be the next stage. And they were going to release multiple games that told the story of the rest of the world. Subverting Viper. What's this? A shock bomber grenade launcher. Don't need that. Yeah, a lot of things happened. Hellgate Backwater. Yeah, like, you know, Hellgate, you know, what's Hellgate Podunk? Masterful Holy Negotiator. Well, that's just a straight upgrade of this. Because that's more physical damage, better skills, and it has a mod slot. So, awesome. We'll just keep that then. Let's see. Sell. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's a quest item. Can't sell that. And sell? Yeah, I think so.
Come back whenever you like.
Let's see what this armor looks like. Oh, no, wrong screen. Yeah, Hellgate Bayou. Like Hellgate Columbus, Ohio. Hellgate, Florida. Not any particular place in Florida, just generic Florida. Of course, I would worry for the demons then, because then you have to, like, they have to confront Florida Man. Indianapolis already is a Hellgate. And for those of you who are watching from Indiana, I stand by that. You have to drive through your own city. You know what it's like. Let's see. All attributes plus 4. Is this worth it? Okay, that had less of an effect than I was worried it would, which is good because I was reluctant to move some of these other items that give us plus to everything off. So I think I'm going to chance it then. I think that's an upgrade. It looks cool, you know. Check that out. That armor's sick. It's bulky, but it's sick. I think it's Tom. All right, let's go turn some of these in. Yeah. Columbus.
I must say I am feeling a bit sleepy.
Columbus just be like that, though. There's something about Ohio. Like, I have friends in Ohio, but Ohio is mostly corn and cryptids. Excellent job, Miguel. I knew I could count on you. Indeed, you could.
I will be seeing you around.
Stuart.
I like your cut, man.
Incredible performance, Miguel. I cannot believe you pulled it off. I am astounded. The hunters here are going to love this one.
Affirmative.
Oh, and he's got another quest
Let's pick it up,
already.
shall we?
Welcome, Miguel. You've just been topside and have seen the horror our streets now hold. Terrible, isn't it? It's worse than most people down here think. Hard to imagine what this demon-infested cesspool was once one of the grand cities of the world. I can't read today. No more. But listen to me, carry on. I assume you're checking in for duty. We've been trying to keep the areas surrounding Temple Station clear of these screeches, but it's been a losing battle thus far. Perhaps you'll be able to succeed where we have not. Go to upper ground, clear the area of 20 screeches. Report back upon success. Good luck.
We'll see how you do.
Notice the numbers are getting bigger. Like previously, there's, kill 8 of these, kill 6 of these, kill 5 of those. And now they're like, kill 20, kill 18.
Well, of course. I'm Taskmaster Optimistic. If I weren't, I might just run amok and kill the lot of you on general principle, hey?
God, I love them. Ah, what lovely, lovely specimens. They're still warm and glistening. Did I ask for glistening? No? Sweet! Bonus! Yes, this will do, Miguel. This will do nicely.
It'll turn out right. Just you wait and see.
Okay, Ser Sing's on this side.
Do not presume to gauge me.
Oh, step off from Ser Sing. We've got a boss bitch. This demon Boyle holds no secrets from me, puppet. I have seen to the core of it. Ew! The hard, crusty, gooey core. It is primitive, but quite effective. Go now. Take this item to Rorke. It will allow him to complete his tracking device. Then you shall find what you seek. And puppet, do kill the Boyle's progenitor for me. I have no desire to embrace that particular flavor of evil again. I wish it burnt and broken. You would not see me disappointed, would you?
Fine.
Absolutely not, ma'am. Oh, and she's got a side quest, too.
Favor the hands-on approach, do you?
I'm surprised you came back after delivering your little letter from Gil, which I can only hope was a prank. You're either very brave or very stupid, Miguel. However, I would be a greater fool not to make use of you. You may even turn out to be more durable than my previous assistants. I'm interested in learning more about the demons that taint our city. I need you to travel to upper ground and kill foul seraphim. Cut samples out of the corpses. Bring them to me. I need at least 6 flesh samples.
Do not fear what can be tamed.
Absolutely, ma'am. Oh, Pratch has another quest now.
I have faith in you, sir.
Hello, Miguel. Come close. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I've been working on a new weapon. And not just any weapon. It's the greatest, latest, coolest, most amazing weapon the world has ever seen. But since it's still technically imaginary, I'm going to need your help acquiring the components to make this incredible piece of machinery. See, I lack the killer instincts needed to defend myself out, you know, there. Go to Waterloo. There's one inconspicuous workstation that contains the data I need. May have to search for. Could even be some DOS involved, but I'm certain you'll find it all.
How could I doubt?
I love the assumption that, like, if there's MS-DOS involved, it's okay. Miguel's got this. He's a programmer too. It's probably fine. And here we go. Now we've got Meet Mag, another Kabbalist.
Don't say it. I know.
Hello, Miguel. I'm glad you stopped by. I was just trying to figure out the best way to approach you with my little problem, actually. I've been providing Pratch with demon tidbits for his experiments. Disgusting, I know. But it makes him happy, and he occasionally reciprocates, or at least comes up with something wild, if not worthwhile. I commissioned a local hunter to collect these demon tidbits, but she moved to another station, and now my supplies are low. I was hoping you could help. Go to Waterloo and collect 6 demon tidbits from plague zombies. Bring them back to me. I'll make it worth your while.
I knew you were going to do that.
Sure. Oh, we've got a bounty. Wanted the Sandman. In Waterloo. Bring his ear, of course. Sure. Okay, and now, let's turn this into Rorke.
Hi there.
Sweet. I knew the witch would do us right. What? What? Well, she's a witch. That's what she is. Don't look at me that way, Miguel. It's not wrong to call ducks ducks. Anyway, Sing's magic did nicely. I just have to attach this here, plug that there, power up this little bit. Tracker online. This is what I'm talking about. Hot damn, I've been waiting for this for a long time, kid. You want to help us blow the hell out of some toxic egg-laying demons? Yeah, I thought so. Take this tracking device. I'll send troops to Barge House. You meet them, they'll follow your lead. If they give you flack, I'll shoot them. Like I said, kid, I owe our fawn a lot. If he believes in you, so do I. Have a great time, you hear? Give that thing a kiss from me before you kill the hell out of it, okay?
Hey, listen to me. Try not to be exploded, all right?
Rorke is so good. Okay. Boom. So many quests. Look at this. This might be the first time that we've actually had a scroll bar here. And we still need to do those too. I don't know why they didn't take, but that's all right. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Strand, New Bridge, Waterloo. Okay, so our next main story goal is in Barge House, which means we've got to go through Waterloo and Upper Ground to get there. New Bridge and the Strand, and the other one over there that's now hidden behind our quest log. Those are just for side quests at the moment. And we can't go to the Strand. We can go to Waterloo. We don't need to go back to the Temple Access Ducts or Aldwych. And we can't go to New Bridge. So, it's basically forward or back. Let's see. Shadow Dancer hand wraps. Blade Master skills, melee speed. Not good enough to switch, I don't think. But we will switch soon. Melee speed, yeah, we're not giving up our magic rainbow leggings. +5 power points. That's a big armor jump, but the powers are not as good. So we'll keep what we have, I think, for now. And you'll notice, too, that the laser sights are gone. Those were just for that quest, so that you can see in the dark level, where there is very little light. Mansion house we can't go through, so, yep, it's just Waterloo. Waterloo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Don't know the rest of the words. Just know that it's Waterloo. Okay. We've done everything here, I guess. Does Taylor have anything for us? All techs at the moment. We don't really have anything that uses techs.
Goodbye.
We do have a skill point to spend, though, as the game is insistently reminding us. So one more level, and we're going to have access to another new tier of abilities as well. Shield Charge is pretty good. That's like a gap closer. So you run headlong into the forces of darkness, and it's a heavy stun. So this is our AoE, this is our stun. And we need to get ranks in this because it unlocks Shield Master. And Shield Master makes all of the shield skills better. Then we don't need Shield Wall. That's good. But we also are going to have access to Heavenly Condemnation. So whenever we use Denounce, the enemy's armor reduction is increased. So instead of just 25% like it starts out, it becomes 30%. Then we've got Prayer of Retribution. So when you use this, it does minimal spectral damage, but it has a massive phase attack strength, which is really cool. So what happens is everyone within range of our aura takes that spectral damage, and then it probably phases them, which is great because then they take additional damage. So that is something that is probably useful. And then we've got Aura of Deflection. So 30% chance to destroy projectiles, which is not bad. Not bad at all. And that unlocks Aura of Vengeance, which reflects projectiles. Also pretty good. So, yeah. Got a lot of good choices. Prayer of Retribution is something we definitely want to see. So is Heavenly Condemnation. Now we can unlock Heavenly Condemnation right away by putting another rank in Denounce because it requires 2. But if we want Prayer of Retribution, we have to have 3 ranks in Prayer of Healing. So what do y'all think? Should we go ahead and rank up Denounce to unlock Condemnation right away? Or should we start putting some ranks in Prayer of Healing so that we can access Prayer of Retribution in a couple of levels? And of course, keeping in mind, if something's not working, we can always respec, which is one of the great parts of the mod. So that is an instant heal, which is good. But of course, we've not had to heal. I mean, we've only died one time, and that was mostly my surprise and carelessness. It didn't have to be a death. We've got plenty of health injectors. We've got Aura of Renewal. So if we go through Prayer of Healing, that is a good, useful skill, but it will mostly be to get to Prayer of Retribution, then maybe eventually Great Defender. Think Denounce. That's kind of actually where I'm leaning. I really like Prayer of Retribution, but we're getting a lot of mileage out of Challenge and Denounce. So, yeah. Alright, let's do that then. We'll go ahead and rank up Denounce. And then when we level up to 20, we'll be able to unlock Heavenly Condemnation right away, which is great because you only need 1 rank in Heavenly Condemnation to unlock Provoke at level 25. And that is the one that increases the strength of our taunt for Challenge. That's why you want both of them, so. Okay. Good stuff. This is probably, I kind of want to keep playing, but this is probably a good place to stop it because we do have a lot to do. And like I said, there's nowhere to really go but forward. We do have those 2 quests back in Waterloo Bridge and Savoy, which for some reason are not working right. But I'm guessing it's going to be much
Very
like...
nice.
Ooh, thank you. Hey, appreciate the follow from you. And if anyone else here is not following, now is the time. It's absolutely free, and also so is subscribing on YouTube and to our Twitter, where you can get channel updates and all kinds of information about what we're doing next, participate in polls, you know, about what other games we're going to play on the channel, stuff like that. So follow Siona's example. Give a follow, or if you're watching the YouTube upload, subscribe, like this video, turn on notifications, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the series, and if you are playing, hey, Thank you. Thank you again. Awesome. Shout out to CFB Jr. as well for the follow. And if you are playing Hellgate London, I want to hear about your experiences. What class did you pick? What's your character lore? What's your headcanon? How are you enjoying the game? Are you using a mod, or did you find a vanilla copy somewhere? Are you playing the Steam version? Let me know. I love to hear from you. And I'll be back with more Hellgate London next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. Sir Miguel will return, and we'll tackle some more of these quests. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, you should be sure to go and check out London 2038 as well. If you like Hellgate London, whether you are a new fan or a longtime fan, they're doing some really good work. It's very cool, and it is exactly the kind of thing that I love to show here on the channel, that I love to promote, which is that old games still have fans. If they are good, and sometimes even if they're terrible, sometimes because they're terrible, but in the case of Hellgate London, because they're good games, they get new life. There are all kinds of people out there who are still working on the game, making it great, making it even better than it was, better than you're probably seeing it here. So go give it a try, join the Discord, check out their website, follow them on Twitter and stuff as well. And remember, following is free. And you know what's not free? Subscribing. Or pledging on Patreon. Those cost money, but they are options. You can do it. And I won't be upset, and you won't be upset, because you will get some really cool emotes and other benefits, such as exclusive access to help me narrow down polls before they are presented to the public on places like Twitter. So if you want me to play a specific game, then, you know, go pledge on Patreon, and we bump your recommendation or suggestion to the top of the list. So that's something you can do. One last note, final reminder that there will not be a Baldur's Gate stream on Saturday. Unfortunately, as much as I want to play, I cannot. So I will see you on Monday with Specific Pixel as we continue the 11th hour, or next Thursday with more Hellgate London. And next Saturday, October the 30th, there will be a Baldur's Gate stream. We'll pick up where we left off there. So until then, whichever stream I see you in, hopefully all of them, thank you for joining me. Appreciate the follows and subs tonight, as always. Be sure to follow me on social media as well, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.